So a few days back, I got a call from one of my old colleagues, and he said that he wanted some guidance or some help for his son if I can put him in some placement. And his whole idea was that his son had completed his education, and now he wanted him to go for further education in some other countries, do his MBA there, and perhaps, like most Indian parents, wanted his child to settle down with that lovely education that he gets. And here is what my thoughts were. This is what I told him, and I'm going to share that with you. The first thing I told him is just take away from this concept of safe jobs. This whole thing that we have built, that I will put, we will go through this education system, go through an MBA, and then you get a safe job and your whole career is made. And that thinking, which is ingrained in our in our brains, literally in our minds, that is the way to shape careers, and that's how we try to shape our children. And this is something which I actually told him. The way the world is changing today, you have to tell him that he has to be ready to get fired multiple times. Yes, all of us are going to face it. All of the people who are there in the jobs, in their careers, be ready to be fired multiple times. And what are the skills that you need to really prepare for? And that's what I told him. The skill that you really need to prepare for him for is the idea of being an entrepreneur. The whole mentality of that, you can start from anywhere, from the scratch, from the drawing board, and build something right from there. Because the world is changing. Jobs as we had experienced, that safe job, that you join a company and you retire from a company, that doesn't exist. And we have all experienced it. We have also experienced the second thing of ageism, that the moment you're 50, it is getting difficult to stay in jobs, and not even 50s, now the 40s. So the point is, the way the world is changing is that you need to redefine what you think of as work. With AI coming in, and with the machines taking over a lot of the stuff, and with Gen AI, on the corner, we are seeing huge disruptions that are possibilities. Not only is productivity is going to increase, but less number of people are going to be needed to do some of the jobs. So this means we are getting into a space which we really don't know. And somebody had said the way we know the 9 to 5 jobs, is just not going to exist in the next few years. And that's true, and I agree. And we need to be telling our children not to prepare just going through that same curriculum. Have we changed at all? Has our education system evolved with all these changes? We are still putting our kids into that same school and same college and the same kind of education. Well, today a chat GPT can do a lot of their homework, finish off their stuff that they are given by their teachers, and just complete everything in no time, even today. So if this is happening, these changes are happening today, what are the things that we need to equip our children with? We need to equip our children with some of the other basic kind of, and it's not just children, I would say, for all of us, we need to start thinking differently. And that differently is, first of all, take out this concept of safe jobs. There are no safe jobs any longer. That's the first thing you take off the table. Today the markets are going to change, things are going to be changing, so it is okay, you will get fired at some point of time, because the organization will change, the industry will change, things will get impacted. So first of all, take that off the table, that element of I will and my children should be in a safe job. Second is the education itself. The way we have structured our education is for that, is almost from the industrial age. Everybody is put through a particular process. Everybody is grilled and, put into that system of learning something. But today, the way the world is changing, there is the what is going to be needed in the future is people who have got the ability to stand out from that crowd, bring in their unique elements, the unique skill that they bring into the table. They need to learn that, the ability to be different from the crowd, the ability to follow your own path. The third thing you need to teach your children is the entrepreneurial mindset. They are going to need it, whether in a job or whether somewhere else. The way the jobs are coming up today, They will need this ability to start from the drawing board. The resilience of an entrepreneur is that you can fail and it is okay to fail, and from that failure you begin again. Those are the skills that are going to be important. The ability, the human storytelling, the ability to communicate through storytelling, because stories, even in the world of AI, even in the world of the perfection as it is coming in, there will be something which will be uniquely human, and that's that human context and story. So they need to learn this skill, or each person. Why only the children? Why only the youth? I think everybody needs to have this ability to communicate with stories. The next skill is going to be very important, according to me, is the ability to collaborate. Not sitting in an organization, but collaborate, because collaborative work possibility is going to happen. Work from anywhere, but collaborate. So these are things. So your whole thinking that I'm going to put him through this particular system, get him into a education that's expensive, send him to the most expensive MBA, and then he is going to have his career made. That's the kind of thinking that we carry from earlier times. Those times are changing, and you need to change with the times, and the writing is on the wall. Haven't you experienced it? Haven't each one of us experienced this, that beyond 40 we just jobs are getting tougher to sustain, and we are going to live much longer, which means there are other 2 or 3 skills that are going to be important. We need to tell our children to focus what is really important. We need to teach them the life skills, the skills of wellness. This is not taught in school. But if you are going to live longer, doesn't mean that lifespan is equal to be healthy lifespan. So we need to teach them, those things, the way to manage money, the way to, handle. So these are the things that we need to teach our children today. And those skills are going to be very much more in demand. Ability to collaborate, ability to storytell, ability to, get up from a fall, learning that entrepreneurial mindset. These are the things that we need to teach our children. Take out this one thing, that there are safe jobs any longer. There is nothing safe in this world. There's no safe jobs going ahead. What are your thoughts? What do you think about what I have just shared? I would love to listen to you listen from you in the comments.